Guys, Taylor here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So in today's video, finally you guys, we are doing a full face of LYS Beauty. If you don't know what LYS is, it is the first clean black owned beauty brand at Sephora, and you guys, everything was out of stock for the longest, but it finally came back in stock and I got everything. So today I'm going to be testing that out for you and give you guys my thoughts. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video, and follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So before we start the video, I'd like to say a huge thank you to you guys for 6,000 subscribers and for all the birthday wishes. I do appreciate you guys for coming back every week. I say this all the time, but it is true. So thank you guys so much for the love and support. And with that being said, let's jump into the video. Alright you guys, so I did my brows off camera and I did a quick little something with the eyes as well, because LYS, they don't have brow products or eyeshadows as yet. So yeah, I did something real quick off camera. I'm going to start by priming my face. I did not pick up the primer, so I'm just going to use my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. Alright you guys, so for foundation, I have the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I have it in the shade DG7. I love this foundation, you guys know that already. It is really dewy, really glowy, really skin-like, and I really like the formula of this foundation. When I tried this on camera, you guys said that the shade looked perfect on me. However, in person it does look a little bit dark, but I can balance it out with concealer, so I just held on to this shade. I didn't change my shade at all. And I'm going to go in with 2 pumps. I'm going to apply this with my Juno sponge. You guys, the foundation literally just disappeared on my skin. The shade match looks perfect. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know, I remember it being darker on my skin like the last time when I tried it for the very first time. Maybe because it's summer now, so it's kind of like perfect. But I really like it. Look at that. It's really skin-like. It's giving glow. It's giving. Alright you guys, the foundation is on and the skin looks perfect. I'm in love with this foundation all over again. I feel like it matches me perfectly now that it is summer. For concealer, I'm going to use my NARS and my L'Oreal because LYS, they don't have concealers as yet. So I'm going to go in my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Almond. For under my eyes only, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Full Wear in the shade 410. You guys, so while this dries down, before I go in with the blush and blend all of this out, I'm going to contour my face. I'm using the Oma Beauty Double Take Sculpt Stick in the shade Brown Sugar, and I'm going to use the tiniest bit of this product just to lightly contour the face. And I'm going to blend this out with my Merit Beauty blending sponge. Blending brush. I'm using the same sponge that I use for the foundation to blend my concealer. I'm going to blend the under eyes with another Juno sponge, just the pointy one. Guys, I'm serving skin. Like, the skin is looking really good right now. I'm going to go in with the cream blush. I picked up the shade Passion. I wanted to try the shade Empower or the shade I don't remember what it is called, but both shades were out of stock, so I ended up going with the shade Passion. This looks really pink, but I just have a feeling that once I set my face and everything, it's going to look really good. I think I'm going to apply this with a brush. If it doesn't work out, then I'll go in with my sponge. I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild brush. It's giving pigment, y'all. It is definitely giving pigment. I'll go back in with a sponge just to blend everything in together, but this is definitely giving a lot of pigment, and I'm here for it. Wow. I know this looks like a lot, but once I go in with my powders and everything, it's just going to blend in perfectly, if that makes sense. But I'm going to take the sponge that I use for my foundation and just go back over the blush, just to like tone it down just a little bit, but not too much. Alright, so to set the face, I picked up the translucent setting powder. I got the shade Ambition. This is medium to tan. This is what it looks like. So it's like a yellow powder, but not too yellow, just pressed. It's a little bit lighter than the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey. So it is really nice. The shade looks really good. I am going to go in with that sponge that I used for my concealer just to blend any creasing that happened under the eyes, and then I'll go in with the powder. By the way, you guys, for the powder, I'm not going to be using a sponge. I'm using the Morphe M438 brush to just set everything in place. Oh, it doesn't have a smell to it or anything like that. Oh wow. Oh wow. You guys, I'm a loose powder kind of girl, but this is giving perfect under eyes. I'm not even joking. Like so smooth, so blurring. I really like this. I'm really liking this powder. I'm not even going to lie. Look at how smooth my skin looks. I really like this, and the blush is still peeking through, but it's not as intense as before. I'm going to set the rest of my face. I'm using the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. I'm using the shade 60 Deep, and I'm using my Color Drain powder brush. Alright, you guys, before I go in with bronzer, I'm going to take that brush that I used for the blush, and I'm just going to go back over. Hopefully it doesn't remove the product, just to kind of bring that back. Yes, like that. It is still giving. I am in love. Alright, you guys, so I did my lower lash line off camera because it has nothing to do with LYS, and we are going to bronze. But let me just say, you know how I would go in with my Garnier spray to like melt all my powders together? I did not do that, and it's giving that effect. Like my face doesn't look powdery, I still look glowy, dewy, and I'm here for it. I'm really loving the way my skin is looking right now. I'm going to bronze. I picked up the No Limits matte bronzer. I got the shade Strength, and you guys know we love a good bronzer on this channel, and this one, this shade is giving. It is giving. I'm going to do a quick swatch for you guys. Oh wow. You can't really see it, but it's there, like it's giving. Let's see how it looks on the skin. I'm using a clean brush because my bronzer brush that I use from Color Drain is dirty. So I'm going to use this one from Morphe. This is the E4 brush. And this is why I did not contour too much, so that you guys can see what the bronzer is giving. And it is picking up a lot of product, so I'm going to tap that off just in case. Alright, you guys, so this is with the bronzer and this is without. Let me know what y'all think, but I like it. I think we have a new bronzer to add to the collection. Y'all, oh my god, let me say my final thoughts for the end of the video. But y'all, it's giving. I like it. The bronzer isn't as out there. It's not giving that reddish bronzer look, but it's bronzing the skin, but it's giving your skin but better kind of bronzer, and I'm loving it. So this is what it looks like with it, and this is without. I'm loving the way this is looking. Guys, the skin is giving, like, I hope you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Like, just look at my forehead, look at my cheeks, look at this bronzer, this face. It is giving, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to do a quick lip combo for you guys. I'm using the ColourPop Bff4 liner. I'm going in with a little bit of the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Unbuttoned. I'm just going to use this Artist Couture gloss in the shade Uncensored 2.0. You guys, I am not going to set my face because the face is sitting. I honestly do not need any setting spray. I don't look powdery at all, and I'm shook at how good the face is looking. I'm going to take my scarf off and then come back and give you guys my final thoughts on LYS. Alright you guys, I'm back and this is the finished look. So final thoughts, the foundation. You guys know how much I love this foundation, so I don't even need to say much about it. If you're looking for something that is lightweight but dewy, your skin but better, it isn't full coverage, but you get enough coverage and you build the rest up with your concealer. It is really light on the skin and it gives you the perfect amount of glow. You guys, I'm not wearing any highlights, or I'm not wearing any setting spray or anything like that. And just look at what this foundation is giving. I'm in love with this. The next item that I have is the blush. You guys, honestly, when I opened my package from Sephora and I saw this shade, I was like, oh my god, this is really, really bright. Like, the camera is not doing this shade justice, but on my skin, it looks beautiful. It started off really, really intense, but after setting my face, like, just look at it. It is the perfect flush of color, and I feel like it is perfect for summer and spring, and I'm obsessed with this shade. I'm definitely going to hold on to this one. For the, what is this now? For the translucent setting powder, this one is the one that took me by surprise, y'all. I did not expect to like this because I'm a loose powder kind of girl. If I have a powder like this, it is just for touching up, but y'all, the way this powder performed, this is definitely here to stay. I will highly recommend this powder. Like, as I said, I did not set my face with any setting spray, and just look at it. It doesn't look powdery. Y'all, I'm still shook at this powder. Highly recommend it. It doesn't look too yellow, it doesn't look too light. This is perfection. If this was a loose powder, this would be like a banger, even though it is a banger. But if they come out with this in a loose powder, trust me, the girls would eat it up because this is amazing. The formula is amazing. I'm obsessed with this. And for the bronzer, y'all, all I need to say is we have another bronzer for the collection. You guys know how I feel about bronzers. Y'all know I love a good bronzer, and this, add to cart. That's all I have to say. If you don't own this bronzer, definitely pick it up. I'm hoping that it is in stock still, so I'll definitely have everything linked down below for you guys. But as always, if I could tell you one product to pick up, I'll definitely say the foundation, the setting powder, you guys, everything. Let's just pick everything up. I love it all. I'm not even going to joke. You guys, we have another successful one brand tutorial. Shout out to you, LYS you did it. Like, this face is all you, and I'm here for it. I highly recommend. Yeah, grab everything. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you found it helpful. If you have anything from LYS, let me know in the comments section what you are loving or what you want to try from the brand. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.